Hold it right there, partner. This is a spoiler alert. If you are an anti-spoiler baby back bitch, turn away immediately. Click away from this video. I fucking hate you anti-spoiler crybabies that cry in people's comment sections when they aka spoil something. Don't watch this video if you don't want to get spoiled. Your warning has been made here and now. For real. Leave if you don't want to be spoiled. I'm not playing. Like, I will fucking block and ban you from ever commenting on this channel. Alright, you've been warned. Okay, so if you've continued watching this video even though I warned you about the spoilers, that means that you want to watch this video. So let's get right into it. First, let me address the graphical update. They did Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail justice with the graphical update. A lot of characters look completely different now with the graphical update, but my main concern is with the graphical update, that means that they can in the future add more character customization to our characters. So we might actually get that ass slider one day. But let me go ahead and add this in there. If they add an ass slider, they have to add a thigh slider. If they add a thigh slider, they have to add a calf slider. Because you cannot have your character running around with a fat ass and chicken legs. That would look horrible. That would look like the females off of IMVU. They have a fat ass, but they have chicken legs. It's like, oh, well, you skipped leg day, but you didn't skip ass day. You got a BBL with chicken legs. This shit doesn't look right at all. It doesn't look right in video games or in real life, for that matter. As for the gaming aspect of Dawntrail, or rather the expansion itself, you pull up to the island, right? The island that everybody has seen. You pull up here for the Rite of Succession, and we find out who the antagonists are. We know who the protagonist is. Actually, if I could be real honest with you, we, the Warrior of Light, we became a side character in this expansion, and you will find out why later on. I'm not even gonna like talk about that part. You will find out why we became the side character in this whole endeavor. But we pull up to this island and we literally run around the jungle for like, well, I finished Dawntrail in like 3 sittings, so 3 days. So we run around in the jungle, right? We finish that, and our new protagonist, you know, the main hero of the story, becomes the fucking, well, no, it's actually 2 people who become the Dawn Servant or whatever, right? So 2 people become the Dawn Servant, and it's the fucking lion girl that picked us up from Charlian. Yeah, that's a spoiler right there. She becomes the Dawn Servant along with the Makote male with the greenish seafoam green hair. Yep, dropping spoilers, I already said it. And so we get done with that part of the story. So we leave the fucking jungle and we go to Texas. I can't lie to you, bro. We go to fucking Texas with the dark-skinned bunny boy, the Gleaner. What's his name? Everin, whatever the fuck his name is, right? We go to Texas. Everybody got guns on their back. I can't fucking lie to you, right? So after we get done being in the fucking desert and being basically in Las Vegas / Texas, we end up in another reflection. Like, we end up going to some sort of dome that we crashed a train through their main gates, broke into the dome, found out that it was another reflection that was fused to the source, and then we end up in Phantasy Star Online 1 and 2 and NGS. I can't lie to you, man. We went from fucking Ooga Booga Jungle People to Texas / Las Vegas to fucking Phantasy Star Online, all of them. Phantasy Star Online 2, Phantasy Star Online New Genesis. I'm not lying to you, bro. That's exactly what occurred. Now, here's the big spoiler here. We end up in another reflection. We end up doing some things and learning about another reflection. That reflection got flooded with lightning energy, and their queen happens to be basically what they call an endless, dead but alive, basically a living memory. I won't go too far into that because that right there was a big spoiler that I just dropped right there. But we are fucking with another reflection, and I don't know how far we're going to go. I hope that we're able to explore the world that got filled with lightning, just like we did the first. Was it the first? Yeah, the first. Because the first got filled with light, and we basically was the Shadowbringers. And then in Endwalker, we went to the 13th, but we didn't even restore the 13th. We literally left it to 0 and that other dude to fix that reflection, which I thought was kind of fucked up. It's like, are we ever going to go back to the 13th that was flooded with aka void, aka darkness? Which is crazy because there's another reflection that got flooded with darkness, but they say that the 13th got flooded with void. So void and darkness, aren't those the same? Or are they different? Are they different calibers of darkness? I don't know. Whatever the case is, we kind of left the 13th high and dry. They didn't make a map for the 13th like they did the first. So it's been a while since we've literally explored a whole reflection with its own map. But we are fucking with another reflection, and I think in later patches we will be going to that actual reflection and maybe restore or help them before it's too late. But yeah, man, that's what's going on in Dawntrail, bro. My overall thoughts about it is it was slow as fuck, like Stormblood. It was basically Stormblood Part 2 or Stormblood 2. We, the main characters, became the side character, and literally the expansion didn't become interesting until we left Texas and basically started fucking with another reflection. That's when things got really interesting. Like, some of the music that you're hearing in the background is new music from Dungeon and Raid that I really love, but I refuse to do. Like, I do not want to fight the Queen Internal anymore. I mean, like, in terms of mechanics, they were like, so what kind of mechanics do you want this boss to do? And they were like, yes. And what I mean by yes, I mean fucking chaos. Straight up chaos. I think I died at least 2 times, and I basically mained a Reaper through the whole thing. Everybody else was maining the new classes like Pictomancer and Viper, and I was like, you know what, I'm going in here with the Reaper. So I got my level 100 Reaper. Gearing right now is easy, but gearing is going to change when they start adding patches, so that you guys know that. But overall, man, it was okay. It was I paid $40 for the expansion. It was worth 20 of it, because the first 20 is like, it was trash. The whole like running around through the jungle and shit like that, and how slow the story was progressing, yeah, I didn't like that at all. But when we went to Texas, and then from Texas to Phantasy Star Online, yeah, bruh, yeah. Like Solution 9, which is a new area that everybody is going to be hanging out in. Like, people are going to be leaving Limbs of Lamenta and going to Solution 9 like they are now. Yeah, man, that place is popping right now. Like, the music is dope. The scenery is dope. Like, it looks like we're in a whole nother video game right now. But you'll find that out when you reach it. But that's all I want to talk about. It's your boy Legacy. I'm out.